Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nice physical challenge. And it's Rabiot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up for a header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had it taken off him. And he's managed to get free. Szoboszlai wins the duel this time. Olise! He's got the shot away! Strike.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And there really are few places on earth quite like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza.
And already we're underway here.
Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
He's cut it out. Now it's Darwin. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Delivery from Mbappe. Diaz. Now it's Darwin. Could move up a gear here. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Robertson. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Quarter of an hour played. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Dembele. Dembele. Oh, that's a fine interception. Szoboszlai.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Now it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Thuram. He's had a hit! Goal! France! And France are in front. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Olise. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. France with the corner, they're first. Szoboszlai clears it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Diaz. Robertson going full tilt down the left.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
France have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving on and making good progress. And he's managed to get free. Nunez. Robertson. Szoboszlai. And if you have just joined us, big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Diogo Jota has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hernandez. And it's Rabiot. Szoboszlai powering forward here. Diaz. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, he can't get past him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hits one! Szoboszlai. McAllister. Now it's Diaz. Robertson. That's headed upfield. And here's Dembele. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
France clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Thuram engages and forces him off the ball. Diaz. He's gone forward. Chouameni for Olise. Dembele pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Olise. Dembele. And here's Dembele. He's got away. Crossed in. Alisson has that under control. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. Opts to... There's the hit! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That is a great pick out. Great position here. Jota showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Diogo Jota. Diaz.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 11, numero 9, numero 14, numero
France
7.
still have the cards to affect this game.
Il numero 25, il numero 12, il numero 6,
Szoboszlai.
il numero 20.
Time and again they are repelled. Forwards and with intent. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, he's been... and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba. Koundé. Referee's given a throw.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now, can they get it back? Nkunku. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Gravenberg. That's going right the way across. Tsimikas. That's Chiesa. Mohamed Salah. Nunez. Caught offside that time. Konate gets it away. Gravenberg, and the counter is on. Darwin.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gomez deals with that comfortably. Nkunku. Konate tries to clear, and they're quick to get it back. Nkunku. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
France find a position of real strength now. Moved on forwards. Strong running down that left flank. And that is as far as it goes. France can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. The action has already started. Now it's Diaz, and he's managed to get free. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Koundé. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. That's a throw. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Trameli looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Upamecano did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. France given another corner. France have their second corner now. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Hernandez cuts it out. Elise. And here's Dembele. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Still goalless at the moment. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. McAllister. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's headed upfield. Diaz. Can he get it through? Jota is flagged offside. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe. And that's not going to reach. McAllister. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Dembele. That's a good run he's making there. McAllister. And it's Salah. Diaz. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking tidy in possession here. Szoboszlai.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Diaz. That is a great pick out. He's away! Nunez! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Dembele? Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
This is about as perfect a free-kick position as you could wish for.
Mbappe! Brilliant! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Darwin, Jota, interesting ball. Now it's Diogo Jota.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Diaz, he has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koundé. Oh, that's a key interception. Hernandez. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
Now the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Nunez. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Diaz. Passing nice and neat. Jota. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Szoboszlai. Diaz. Oh, and he's through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Has a look and plays it forward. And that should get the job done.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Mbappe! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 6, il numero 15.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Spread neatly. That is good strength. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. And he's been shifted off it. Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gravenberg. Liverpool really will have to throw everything. Chiesa!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Nice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, not quite. And here's Nunez. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he welcomes it in. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's burst, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Great chance! And he hits the net! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Olise. Robertson cuts out the pass. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a good ball out wide. Crossed in once more. And that has been knocked clear. Szoboszlai. Diaz. Now it's Diogo Jota. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Alexander-Arnold with a real chance here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And we have our very first corner. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Diaz. Backward it goes. Thuram. Now it's Darwin. Robertson. That's very neat. Diaz. Oh, that was vital. Olise. Well, they could break here. Chouameni. And Koundé. Oh, perfectly measured that. In with the challenge. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's there to get it away.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the pass is intercepted. Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball. Diaz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diaz really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Hernandez. Olise. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Traumeri. That's a brilliant interception. A searching ball that into space. Works it forward. Dembele might just make this. He's got away. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that should get the job done. Diaz. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Diaz. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, can he get onto this?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's taking on the lot of them. Robertson gets across and deals with it. Konate. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Diaz. And here's the chance to counter. Robertson is on a run down the left wing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great defending, strong and determined. Robertson. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. That's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 25. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tsimikas. Oh, well played. Danger averted for now.
Diogo Jota really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rabiot. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And here's Nunez. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Diaz. Now, can he find a finish? And the shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Liverpool get themselves into the lead. Mbappe!
Il numero 12.
Oh, nearly. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Tsimikas. Alexander-Arnold. France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he welcomes it in, and he's certainly onside. And a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Conte. Now it's Thuram.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, what has happened here? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the ball's gone astray. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gravenberg.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gravenberg. Gakpo. That's that, the end. France pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Williams. Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oyarzábal. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gets his pass away. Pedro Porro. Threads one in. Saliba wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. It's Morata! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, easy pickings there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. Pedro Porro. Gently done. Mikel Oyarzabal. Olise does well to get it back. He can run onto that. Oh, what a pass! Can he put it away? Nico Williams. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Driven forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mikel Oyarzabal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pedro Porro cuts out the pass. Spain have it back and can go again. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly.
Can he finish? In he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. Petri. And that has been clubbed away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Saliba gets it clear. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's nice. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Cleared without hesitation. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Spain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Zubimendi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Nico Williams. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Kolumuani. And he can clear it away. Pedro Porro. It's a sweet ball, that. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And he skips past his man. And he's gone backward here. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's there to belt it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Chouameni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé attempts a clearance.
This is what good chemistry is.
And a header! That's going to go a long way. He's in plenty of space here. Pedro Porro has got himself a free kick. Olise has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That was venomous. Conte. Always onto this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pedri. Oh, he's found him in space. Danger averted for now. That's the throw. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Upamecano. Koundé. Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's intervened well there.
Spain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Thuram is flagged offside. Pedro Porro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Mbappe! Zaire Emery. It's a goal kick. Tchouameni gathers from the goal kick. Pau Torres calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Moved on forwards. Williams. That's very neat. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ci saranno 3
Time,
minuti di
excellent
recupero.
interception. Saliba with the clearance. And he lines up a cross. Decent hit! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Williams. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. So that's got things underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can clear their lines. Williams! Now that is commitment to the cause. Spain with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted. How do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Okay, interesting. Stood up well to him there. Laporte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé spots it and intercepts. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quarter of an hour played. Pedro Porro. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So it is still 0-0. Chouameni. Elise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cucurella. Williams. There's the delivery. Danger averted for now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a...
Thuram!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Williams. He's picked his way through. And he's there to retrieve it. And he gets rid in a hurry. Quality ball. So what can they make of this? Plays a delicate ball. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Goal! Spain!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Delivery from Mbappe. Olise! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, this looks sharp. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Dani Olmo clears. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pedro Porro. Pau Torres. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo. And here's Morata. Oh, no joy this time. Kolumwani chasing after it. Olise. That is good alertness. Now it's Dani Olmo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Out to the left it goes. And he's been shifted off it. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And he lines up a cross. Thuram. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the whistle goes for half-time. Spain head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazioni.
So we're into the second 45.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Camavinga. Mbappe! Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Danny Olmo, shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that is out of play. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Danny Olmo ready to try one. Danny Olmo! Oh, it's come loose. Danny Olmo, drilled in low. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Morata! Cleared without hesitation. Olise.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cucurella. Morata being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to get it away. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's picked out the run. Cucurella. Laporte. Now Pedro Porro, Danny Olmo, Pedro Porro. That's an excellent interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram is herring after that one. Danny Olmo. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Thuram. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone looking for safety. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedro Porro. Pau Torres promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedro Porro.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 10, numero 14, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 15,
Balls out
il
once
numero
more.
24. Cambio di giocatori.
Saliba. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Conte. Zaire Emery. Cucurella, and that could set him on his way. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri.
Il quarto uomo indica
Williams.
2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pinches it off him. 2 minutes to be added on. How Kubasi kept his eye. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And there really are few places on earth quite like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And already we're underway here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. And here's Thuram. Pedro Porro. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Koundé calmly anticipates. Laporte cuts out the pass. Gently done. He's not got that quite right. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now that's well seen too. Joselu might just make this. Pedri, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? And he's heaved it away, and he's there to retrieve it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe has given away a free kick. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Looking for the runner. Mbappe! Oh, nice touch. That's a lovely neat pass. Nico Williams. Camavinga.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pedro Porro. Yamal. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Koundé with the clearance. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Spain! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's a sharp pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedri. Now Nico Williams engages and forces him off the ball. Spread neatly. Can he put it away? He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
France grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's through here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. In with the challenge. Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Nicely weighted ball. Pedri has it out wide and in space. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! Big moment! Massive goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Gol per la Spagna. Numero 25.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
You have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. And the shot! In he goes again! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Dani Olmo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nico Williams. That looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's in! Plenty to aim at here. It's crossed into the middle. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Laporte. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mbappe! And he welcomes it in. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Laporte. That's a lovely, neat pass. Camavinga. Oh, great play! Skims one in. Dani Olmo looking understandably energised after his goal. Pedro Porro. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pedri has created one goal already. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Thuram. Olise. Pedro Porro makes the interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Good read, needed to be. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Can he latch on to this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Yamal. Now Pedro Porro. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 10, numero 4.
Thuram.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 15. Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's being shifted off it. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Hosselu, and here's Nico Williams. Stood up well to him there. Nkunku.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. So that's it, it is all over. Spain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Hosselu voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pau Torres gets across to intercept that. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, there's the clearance. Turan. Passing nice and neat. Oh, well played. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Spain looking to pass their way through. Yamal, and he's had it nicked away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pedro Porro, spread neatly. Can he get away here? Great chance! Has another go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he hit that sweetly. First quarter of an hour gone. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nico Williams. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Lovely feet. Can he put it away? Spread it left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Koundé. Mbappe. Can he finish?
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Played back in. Olise. Oh, this is a Colomwani! Butter, they have done it again.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tchouaméni with the clearance. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Terrific header. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And there quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
France find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nico Williams. Chouameni tries making a foray down the right. And here's Mbappe, pinches it off him.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Olise. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time getting close now. Mbappe. Nkunku. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chouameni. And they win it back again. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's intervened well there. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie. Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 17. Viene sostituito.
Here we go again.
Numero 21.
Spain changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Gently done. Saliba cuts out the pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Back into the middle. And the shot! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks...